who are in the rooms when we're making these decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
feel like
there's
this
no
is
way. This is not one person thought of it and they ran with it.
yeah.
Multiple people had to like check this out.
Thanks for tuning in to the No Clearance Podcast. Now subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the clip.
No clearance.
So there is a little bit of some controversy with the Met Gala. There were a lot of great outfits. One outfit in particular kind of rubbed folks the wrong way. Lisa, she's an actress off of White Lotus, but I know her as a K-pop artist from the group Blackpink. And her fit, she had a blazer, which was like shimmery or whatever, and then she had something that was kind of like looked like drawers or panties. And if you zoomed into the crotch part, there were images of Rosa Parks.
Ain't no fucking way.
And so
Ain't no fucking
this,
way.
in my opinion, so the theme was very much so like Black excellence and tailoring and all the great things that comes from, what is it called? I think it was dapperism, dannyism. Forgot what the ism
Dapper
was.
Dan, right? Dapper
Dan. Yeah. So that was the kind of whole thing, right? And so her outfit, although the waist up was giving like a tailored blazer top, the bottom, I could see what they were trying to do. But I
Oh my
think
God.
if you're going to put images of historically Black leaders, whether it's like the civil rights or whatever, instead of doing a panty, it should have been a pant. Like if it was pants that had the images, I feel like it would have been okay. I think because it was underwear S type stuff, I think a lot of people felt like it was disrespectful to those who have paved the way and done a lot for us as Black people. I feel bad. I feel bad because the celebrities.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
Hold on before I ask your opinion. I feel bad because the celebrities are not really in control of like the design, right? They don't control what they're given. They're pretty much just given the outfit and saying, "Hey, this is going to be your look for the Met." And so I feel bad because she's someone who is never really in controversy. I think she's someone who tries to kind of play it cute. And so I feel bad that she's kind of like the mascot of this like horrendous like outfit choice and idea. I definitely think it's tone deaf, but what are y'all thoughts?
I mean, Rosa Parks on the coochie is crazy.
Oh
It's
wow.
insane.
Okay,
That is
see,
wild.
so the theme is I looked it up. It's super fine tailoring Black style.
But it's
Yeah.
it's that certain the
Yeah.
name I said before, yeah.
Apparently, it's
Black
like the first
dandyism,
time the theme is kind of like a ode to
Dandyism.
like Black men or something like that.
So
crazy.
I looked into dandyism because I was like, oh, that's interesting. I knew the tailored part, right? But I watched this couple of videos and reels where dandyism is pretty much it's this idea of expressing yourself. It's also this idea of you want to look like money, you want to look like success, and it doesn't necessarily mean, hey, I have like Louis Vuitton on. It's like, hey, I'm gonna pick out these fabrics and threads and create this outfit. A lot of people were saying it was an ode to Andre Talley. I forget his middle name, but he was someone who was a big figurehead in fashion, especially at the Met Gala. So they were like, this is an ode to him. So when you're thinking of dandyism, he's somebody that you could think of as a I don't want to say a founder, but he's somebody who makes it like popular and things of that nature. Another person that you can think of would be Pharrell, Andre 3000. For women, you can think of Janelle Monáe. She's someone who does it really
Okay.
well. So it's the
This is giving like 70s mobster or like the beginning of Malcolm X
So
when
what?
when he was
So-
red. Yeah.
and I want to say the brand that dressed Lisa in that was Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, what were they
she had
thinking?
LV on the thigh.
That's crazy.
See, this is the second time Louis Vuitton.
Wait, ain't
really
Louis V
been messing
racist? Ain't that
up.
a racist one?
Ain't Dapper Dan? Is Dapper Dan with Louis V?
I don't think he was.
I don't
No,
know.
Who Dapper Dan?
I knew he was
who
with
I
Dapper
thought he
Gap.
was with either Gap or Ralph Lauren.
I thought it was
Dapper
them too.
Dan's with like a high fashion.
I thought it
brand,
was
so
Gap because they have the Dapper shirts. or the Dap shirts.
Well, I think that was a collab.
Why would they? Why? Oh, okay, that might have been.
That was a collab.
Why would they put Rosa Parks on her?
I don't think that
On
they were
her- on that
thinking. I don't
part?
think they thought that through. Like I said, if it was pants, like if she had the top and it was like some slacks, it would be cool.
Even if
But-
it was like her face over the whole thing, it's just in that part.
Reverse, like we could have did the a sequence panty and then her face all over the jacket.
Yeah, something like that.
But then I feel like we've had this conversation before. Sometimes I think about who are in the rooms when we're making these decisions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Because
feel like
there's
this
no
is-
way. This is not one person thought of it and they ran with
Yeah.
it. Multiple people had to like check this off.
This is one of
It's
those
crazy,
things
bro.
where, like, sometimes when you have black events, not everybody should be invited. And I
That's
just feel
real.
like this is one of those situations. Now, nothing against the poor little Korean girl, but like I don't.
She's not Korean. She's just a K-pop artist.
Oh, you could be a K-pop artist and not be Korean.
A whole bunch of them are like from Canada, the Philippines, Japan. Yeah, they're all from all over.
Oh,
She
okay.
did a
Well,
great job on White Lotus, by the way.
well, Lisa,
Mm-hmm.
this young Asian lady. Maybe she had no idea how offensive.
There's
that
no way.
could have been
I
anybody
don't
with some
believe
sense
she
could have
knew.
seen that and be like,
But here's
I'm not
my
gonna
thing.
put a civil rights leader on my coochie.
I don't. But the
But
thing
what
about
if they
it.
make options though? They're not gonna make
here's-
options.
So I'm going based off videos I've seen like celebs release after the Met, like of like them
Yeah.
getting ready. One example that that I'll go to is Kim K. So Kim is always at the Met. Like no matter what's going on in her life, she will absolutely be at the Met. I've
She look
seen
like a
her
smooth
prep.
criminal.
They do this months in like the top of the year, well before the Mets coming around, where brands will actually shop around and reach out to you to do said collab, right? Hey, I want you to wear my clothes type thing. So it's also where you want to maintain that relationship. So I'm sure we don't know if she has partnerships with LV, what the relationship might be. I don't want to assume that she knows the history because I think if we look around the world, I don't think everybody really knows the in and out about like slavery, civil rights.
Yeah,
And things.
exactly.
They know the generic stuff.
It's
I
like we
would
don't know about other people's countries, their their stuff.
We don't know about real talk what created the Vietnam War from the Vietnamese side, right? So there's things that I feel like she didn't know, but also is it a space right where I'm going to represent this brand? Is there a space where I have an opportunity to give feedback?
That's what I watched that show with Jada. It looks like they have meetings about the outfits before though, right? Maybe she don't got that pull like Kim
But
Kardashian.
that's my thing.
Whose face should be on the panties? Lil' Kim?
I don't think anyone's face should be
No,
on the panties,
no
Tyler.
face should be on a drawers.
This is supposed to be
That's
a
the point.
prestigious event. It's
It
supposed
is.
to be
I'm
a
just
classy
saying,
thing.
if
It's
you
supposed
go
to
be
be
artistic,
classy.
if you're going to be artistic and put somebody's face on the drawers, why don't it be somebody who represented sexual freedom or somebody of that nature?
I wouldn't do that at all. I don't want to.
You wouldn't put Cardi B on some WAP draws?
No.
You wouldn't put Meg on
I'm
some
not.
WAP
No,
draws?
I'm
Nah.
not putting no.
Not for the damn Met Gala, Tyler.
I'm just saying, bruh.
It's
but
the
all I'm
Met
saying is there could
Gala.
have been better options.
There could have been
Rosa Parks
nobody's.
is not.
How about no black
it.
woman on the little Asian girl's panties? How about that?
How about nobody on her panties?
Yeah, how about nobody on her
I think
panties?
that's
How about
weird.
that? Yeah.
And then my thing is and then you're making people have to zoom in close to your crotch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why-
It's
Yeah,
weird.
bruh. That's
Why
wild,
couldn't she
bruh.
show up like Sabrina Carpenter? She had no clothes on, but it was a tux.
Could've been
So
flowers.
here's my thing, because there are some people that I think missed the mark. This event was so black that I think if you didn't show up accordingly, it was racist to me.
It's a little bit.
No clearance.